Welcome to BattleTech with the extended 3025 mod, Commander's Edition. This is Dr. Obsidia. We've now arrived at Hansetta, an abandoned system where pirates are located. So we've got a few contracts to run here. Let's check our mech bay real quick, just to remind you what we're running with. We do have an extra Firestarter here that I haven't even started to outfit yet, kind of forgot about it. So we need to fit that real quick with something useful. The stock layout has been proven not quite what we would like. So let's see what we can put together with this mech, just to see here. Can't put any ACs on it, 8 tons is way too much. But we could stock it out like the other one with the large laser and a couple medium lasers or some MGs or something like that. So let's see what I can do with it. Could also leave it fairly mobile, but we'll see. All right, let's give this one a shot. I've stripped off some of the flamers. I don't really care for the flamers that much, actually. They don't do a lot of damage. They do give heat. So, I mean, it would be nice if we had a lot of flamers against a mech that's running hot. But generally, against these light mechs, they're pretty worthless. The 5 damage is nothing compared to what the MG can do, which is 3 damage times 5, which is 15. And it causes a little bit of stability damage. Plus the MGs only weigh 0.5, while the flamers weigh a ton. The medium lasers also weigh a ton. I've dropped a single heat sink on here to help a little bit, since we now put 4 medium lasers on. I dropped off one of the MGs, or moved an MG to the arm. I could move the other MG to the other arm there. I did. So that's fine. We'll leave it on the torso. I kept the jump jets, and the heatsink makes it very heat inefficient, especially if it's jumping around. So this one needs to be very careful with the heat, just like the other one does. But it is tough when it opens fire with everything it's got. So we're going to see how this works overall. You can always shut down medium lasers and rely on the MGs a little bit too. So it's got enough MG ammo for those 3 MGs, so that'll be fine. Confirm that, let that run.
Logged and noted.
That's going to take some time. Kopes should be coming back in 3 days as well. Our financial report's coming up. Okay, and we're going to be running some pretty tough missions here, I think. I'm looking at some of these. The trap is sprung. This one is against the planetary government here. It says House Davian requires mercenaries of skill. You fit the bill. And in this one, it says a single mech operating on its own out in the middle of nowhere. This sounds like a trap. So we're up against something tough. So we could get quite a bit of money out of this too. But I'm really wondering what that is. So let's try to get pieces of that. I don't want to drop it that far down, but if we go with the 2 choices, we can at least pick what we want out of it. We only have 1 heatsink, by the way. I was going to put another heatsink on there, but I didn't have enough, so ended up having to go with the stuff that I didn't want to go with. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up. The kid, let's drop the kid off here. We're dropping the kid off. Firestarter is really good. No, I want to take Obsidian. Obsidian on the Firestarter, Moped on the Brawler. We've got a lot of indirect fire here, as well as a good shot. So Basilisk maybe, since that PPC needs to hit a Basilisk there. And if I have a choice between the rest of these, I think I want to take the one with the SRMs, the commando here, and that means I think Herringbone with that experience there is good. So we got 150 tons, so now we're at 1.5 drop tonnage of the, I don't know what this is, sigils. Higher context difficulty rating, the more drop tonnage is recommended. So it's a 1.5 difficulty, and we have a 1.5 in drop tonnage, so that kind of matches up. So hopefully they'll let us drop here. Yep. Forewarned is forearmed for sure, but it's still meant to be a trap. This could get dicey. I think we'll be fine.
Command interface
With Moped punching don't even think a heavy mech is going to be that big of a threat if that's what we're up against. In a skull and a half, even if it's a heavy mech, it's not going to be a big deal. All right, let's okay, so we destroy enemy units. They're right over the hill there, so let's get started. Griffin will... All right.
Got it.
Our Brawler needs to get in there as fast as possible.
Got it.
And our Commando moving as well.
Rolling.
Griffin can get up on the hill here, maybe shoot down. Usually I do this with a Panther early on with the PPC, not the Griffin. So that's a little unusual for me to deal with. Let's get into... We don't really have good shots here, actually. We could reserve. We'll reserve and let him go first. No, he's going to reserve. So we'll reserve.
Confirmed.
Heads up, Commander.
Uh-oh.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
I want to know what that is now.
Standing by.
Need to be able to see it.
Copy that, Commander.
Move the Commando up. What are we up against here? That looks like a medium. Wolverine. That's a medium mech. Let's see what he's got, what he's armed with here. A medium laser, SRM6, AC5, nothing, and he's got low armor, so nothing too seriously dangerous. Obsidian can go over here and start to deal with these guys, I think. Oh, still can't see them either. Okay, there we can. Let's do that. Also see that vehicle if possible. Can't see the vehicle. That's just a locust. Go ahead and fire the locust. Two vehicles. Actually, moped would be good to take on those vehicles. Step on them.
What do you need?
Because he's pretty far out. So I think we can sprint that direction.
All right, full speed.
Another mech. Whoa. Taking a shot at my Brawler and I can't even see ya. It's alright.
Receiving you.
Basilisk cannot see his targets here very well, but that's okay.
Position confirmed.
A Hetzer. That's an AC-20. I think we're going to unload on that Hetzer.
Confirmed.
Got through there, but didn't kill it. That's a little bit risky. Here comes our buddy. Did get a hit.
I'm under heavy fire.
Alright. Oh, they've got 4 going in the front round there. Alright, Moped, can you punch something? Could punch the locust. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. 68% to punch it. Go ahead. Go mess it up.
Targeting for physical.
Boom! That locust doesn't stand a chance.
Target destroyed.
A mongoose. That's interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got a lot of lasers on that little thing. 3 medium lasers and a small laser. He's not that tough.
Reading you.
Yeah, let's spar with our commando here. Get around behind, kind of the side, threaten getting behind. That'll make him sweat a little bit. We'll fire everything we've got. Open him up there a little bit. We'll give him something to think about. J. Edgar. Oh, he hits.
Systems holding.
Two SRMs and an LRM. Okay. His front armor's pretty compromised at this point. Problem is, I don't want to turn my back on stuff too much. Yeah, I think, well, we should be able to kill him. But I will divide the shots up. Yeah, we'll do that. Make sure we get through that.
Multiple targets.
Oh, it did. Okay, I was gonna say. No. Knock off a pip.
No damage detected.
Ooh. Going after Obsidian there.
Warning. Armor low.
Ready for
Alright, let's take a look here at the Wolverine. He's compromised a little bit. We actually do 75 damage if we step on this guy. It's not really what I want to do, though. I could jump up top here, I think. Let's do it.
Roger.
That's what he's there for. Get away from that little tank down below and fire everything at the Griffin. At the Wolverine, sorry.
Let's hit him hard.
Good hits. Three misses.
Yeah?
Moped cannot punch. Cannot punch. He's far. Instead, we can get up on the side here and just unleash everything we've got. So let's do that. Could have waited, you know, reserved and saw, but I think we're just going to fire on him with everything here. He doesn't have heavy armor, so... I'm hoping it did a little more than that. They're going right after our support.
Yes, Commander.
We'll get right up behind it. All those SRMs firing into his back. That shouldn't feel so good. Well, side, back. That probably didn't feel good. No. Torso's gone. Left torso.
Critical hit.
Panicked. Critical. Might be able to force him out. Let's take a look at this J. Edgar. Side probably is the best bet here, or even the rear. Let's try to get into rear arc. Our torso armor is kind of scary. I would hate to lose that. Our weapon doesn't tell us which side it's mounted on. I guess I could try to take a look here. Looks like that came from the right side. Vehicle's gone.
Enemy unit destroyed.
That's scary. We don't want to lose that. We're going to have to start protecting that side for sure.
Standing by.
Yeah, we're just going to keep firing on him.
All weapons, go.
Yeah, he's done. We'll stand there. I think we can tank that mongoose if he fires at us. Oh.
Warning. Enemy in
Oof.
arc.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Armor low.
Okay, Moped. You punch. Nope, but you can get up there and wreck that mongoose. Nothing got through. That's alright. We'll just back up here and tear into him. from behind. Yeah, that large laser. Yeah, he's completely wrecked. Tough little mech, though. At least with the weapons, not necessarily the armor. No damage. We got good experience for that too. Oh, the Wolverine. Don't think there's anything else we need. Although there are heat sinks here, and I did say we need heat sinks. Could use some ammo from there too. Mongoose was an interesting little mech here. Let's see his quirk. Well, the Wolverine, cramped cockpit. Let's see the Mongoose. Let's see, +1 initiative for the whole lance until fired upon. So he just kind of runs around and helps as a scout. Evasive charge cap increased by 1, doesn't stack with pilot skill, which is kind of bummer. Stabilized weapon head laser. Any head-mounted laser weapon gains +1 accuracy. That's interesting. Stabilized weapon CT laser. Any torso gains +1 accuracy. Interesting. I'm not saying I want it. I'm saying it's interesting. We need more heat sinks though. I have 0. I'm going to take those. Did we get some more ammo? Yes, we did. Melee attacks don't generate heat. You didn't realize that. We were going to mount a bunch of jump jets on the melee attack. Mech repairs. What's wrong with our mechs? I don't remember anybody taking any damage. What's he talking about? He needs to settle down there. Alright. Yeah, we still got 4, so we can run our next mission here. Alright, in our next mission, I think we're probably going to be going... let's see... Here's another battle here. The Taurian Concordat is not going to like that. We'll probably need to do one of their missions first. This recovery might be an easy one for them to give us some points so that we can protect from going into a slightly dislike situation. Alright, I think we're going to be having to run this payroll seizure just for the reputation bonus. Thanks for joining, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode when we're trying to keep our Taurian friends our friends. Take care.